Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, nonprofit, educational, or personal use, tips a balance in favor of fair use. From the Lake County Record Bee, Lakeport woman goes national with claims against Scientology by J.W. Birch, published January 21st, 2014. Lakeport. The last time Lakeport resident Lori Hodgson saw her son, she was on national television, she said. CBS Inside Edition aired a segment on December 6th, following Hodgson from California to Austin, Texas, to pay her son a surprise visit. Yes, Scientology, let people see their children. According to Hodgson, both of her children have disconnected from her because she is considered a suppressive person by the Church of Scientology. Hodgson's son, Jeremy Leake, is 20, and her daughter, Jessica Leake, 23. Disconnection, according to Scientology.org, is defined as a self-determined decision. You see how they lie? Made by an individual that he is not going to be connected to another. It is a severing of a communication line. That's to get them out of liability right there. There is no policy in Scientology that requires church members to disconnect from anyone. Lies. The website continues, let alone family and friends who simply have different beliefs. Lies. A suppressive person, according to Scientology.org, is someone who is antagonistic to Scientology or its tenets. That's basically anyone who asks questions. Hodgson said each of her children disconnected from her via text message. Hodgson said that because she is considered a suppressive person, there have been instances of intimidation by individuals she believes are connected to the church. Names, names, names. After I had resigned from Scientology, I found Marty Rathburn. Yeah, I know you guys, but just listen. Former high-ranking member of the Church of Scientology who counsels other ex-members to help them, Hodgson said. I think Rathburn either went back to Scientology or he's in hiding, so I'm just saying. According to Hodgson, the practice of Scientology outside of the church is referred to as squirreling. Hodgson said that after her visit with Rathburn, she was harassed and threatened by a person. A person? What is this person's name, by the way? He approached me and asked, "Do you enjoy beatings?" Hodgson said. He was aware of my whereabouts. You've been doing some squirreling over the weekend. I immediately reported the incident to the authorities, she continued. It became rather clear to me that I was being followed. You can't do that in L.A. They won't do anything, I don't think. Hodgson said she has been keeping in contact with the Lakeport Police Department because of the intimidation toward her. See, that's the kind of men that are in there. Well, and the women. So some of them don't deserve any grace at all. In a statement regarding Hodgson's situation, Officer Gary Baser said, the LPD has been kept apprised of Mrs. Hodgson's situation. She lets us know when she is in town so that we may be vigilant about keeping her and her family safe, as we do for all our Lakeport citizens. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it? That's also like the LAPD. We can't have favoritism or bias. They always have statements that are like that. Excuse me. Hodgson said the way she can see her children again is if she returns to the church and does these steps called A to E. Wonder how much that'll cost her. According to Hodgson, the steps include counseling, apologizing to the church. Wonder if they feel the same way toward sexual abuse victims. In giving a public announcement that she lied about everything. More weaseling out of liability there. But she said she won't admit to something that she didn't do. Instead, she has been telling her story and working to get disconnection abolished. I'm doing everything I can, and I'll never give up, Hodgson said. In a statement from the church received by the Record B, Media Relations Executive Assistant Linda Wieland stated, can't wait for this. The Church of Scientology does not debate former members about the circumstances of their departure from the church, nor about the private family matters. Thus, a spokesperson will not be granting an interview. Thus, ooh. It was evident from the Inside Edition clip that any problems in Miss Hodgson's family are being generated by her vindictiveness and her efforts to interfere with the lifestyle choices of her adult son and daughter. You guys gotta admit, their wording sure is weird. Nobody talks like that. She did not merely leave Scientology, because how dare you, right? She did so in a way to cause the most disturbance she could to her family and to the church. Oh, please. The issue is not and never was whether Miss Hodgson left her religion. Yes, it was. The issue is that she has become part of a small group of anti-Scientologists. This is the same drum they always beat. Always. They always beat the same drum. Who are trying to foment bad press on Scientology through false, embellished, and inflated claims. That's like when you were little kids, you guys remember you were like, liar, liar, pants on fire. That's how they act. Who are using every expedient. Ooh, they are using every expedient, everyone. They can to accomplish this. If her aim was truly reconciliation with her family, ambushing them with a television camera crew in tow is certainly not the way to go about it. Even giving this story to you is an effort to create more trouble. Must feel so good to be lying all the time. Miss Hodgson's son made it clear in the Inside Edition segment that he is unwilling to communicate with her as long as she is causing so much trouble. See how they twist that? They twist that. It's just because she's not in the religion anymore. She's causing so much trouble because she can't speak out for the family, and that it is totally without her power to change, within her power. That is a decision the majority of this family has taken. You know what? I'm going to skip some of this crap. Let's see. Hodgson said she became a Scientology at 13. LAPD, did you hear that? She became a Scientologist at 13. When her mother introduced her to the religion. When Hodgson had children of her own, she raised them in the church. I would have never participated in such a cruel organization if I had known that if I chose to leave, I would lose my children, my family, and friends that remain in Scientology, Hodgson said. Hodgson said that if the church's aggressive recruitment of her children for the Sea organization, that it was the aggressive recruitment of her children for the Sea organization that was a catalyst for Hodgson's resignation from Scientology. You guys, this is kind of promising. It's sad that she's separated, but I'm thinking a lot of mothers, when they start doing this, the mothers are like, no, F this. But, I mean, it's too late for them because they're in now. Once each of my children turned 15, Why is the age important? Inquiring minds want to know. They started talking to them about joining Sea Org, Hodgson said. According to the Church of Scientology's website, the Sea Organization is a religious order, lies, for the Scientology religion and is composed of the singularly most dedicated Scientologists, lies, individuals who have committed their lives to the volunteer service of their religion, lies. The Sea Organization is a fraternal like Freemasonry? Huh. Brotherhood, huh? It's a brotherhood. Fraternal religious order is not incorporated. Members of the Sea Organization are therefore wholly responsible to the Church of Scientology, to which they are assigned. Sounds like an oath, doesn't it? You guys, does that sound like an oath? Sounds like an oath to me. Which they are assigned and are responsible, as are all the other staff, to offices and directors of that church. And the Sea Org is not just 15 and above. They're really trying to push that. That's not true. Hodgson said, the Sea Org are the elites of Scientology. They need to just stop with that. Like the biggest work slaves of Scientology. When you join the Sea Org, you sign a billion-year contract dedicating yourself to Scientology, she added. That isn't something a parent wants for their children. I don't care if people do Scientology, but don't recruit kids. Yes. But her kids are in, right? Maybe she learned too late, I guess. I don't know. I don't want any other parents to go through what I have, Hodgson said. The record be attempted to get into contact with Jeremy and Jessica Leake for comment, but as of press time, has not heard back. Of course not. J.W. Birch IV is a staff reporter for Lake County Publishing. Reach him at 263-5636, extension 39, or at jbirch@record-b.com. And this was a few years ago. So I will leave the link in the description box. Like and subscribe if you choose. Have a good day. Peace.